I have been receiving a lot of questions in my inbox and on some comments on my videos, questions about why I bought a Ducati Superbike. So I have been receiving those questions since I bought my Ducati 749. I had a chance to ride a Ducati Superbike before. I had a Ducati 999 year 2003. But after I bought it, I sold it after 2 weeks. I sold it because I wasn't ready for the maintenance thing. When I bought it, the front and rear tires are too baldy. The tires needed to be changed. And then the idle needs to be adjusted. You know, on Japanese bikes, you can adjust the idle manually. But on Ducatis, there's no way. You need to bring the bike to the dealership because they do it electronically. And then what else? The valve adjustment needs to be done on the Ducati 999 that I bought. So I bought it and then I thought I'll just make some videos out of the bike and then sell it, which I did. But when I had the chance to ride my friend's Ducati 1198 on the canyons, wow, I got spoiled. I got spoiled. I understood why some people are crazy about Ducatis. Now, I'm talking about Ducati Superbikes, alright? I don't care about the other models, like that Ducati Monster bike, whatever that is. I don't care about those bikes. We are talking about superbikes here, alright? I bought a 2005 Ducati 749 because that's the model I really wanted. Because like I said, I had the 999 before. Now that 999 and the 749 are almost physically the same, except of course the 999 has a bigger engine. But the riding position and stuff, they are almost similar. When I had the chance to ride my Ducati 999 on the street, I thought, wow, this is a very comfy bike to use on the street because of the riding position. And the seat height is low, just 30 inches, I believe. So, the same thing with the 749. Great riding position, low seat height. So, I looked for a used bike on the internet and I searched Ducati 749. And fortunately, I found this very clean, very low miles Ducati Superbike. And the price wasn't too bad. So I thought, I'm gonna buy this bike. So that's what happened really. I'm really surprised, or I got really surprised when I had a chance to ride my 749 for the first time on the street. It's very, very easy to ride. The low end torque is very, very superb. I mean, I can run between 40 to 45 miles per hour on the street by just staying in first gear. In first gear, and the RPM is just playing between 4 to 5,000 K or 4 to 5,000 RPM. There's plenty of power. Like I said, the low end torque is very superb, and the effect is for the rider to ride more comfortably on the street. the bike is very maneuverable. The bike is very nimble, very easy to turn. And I'll be honest, I enjoy more riding my Ducati 749 than my two Japanese ninjas. Really. Last weekend, my friends and I rode on the canyons. Man, let me tell you this. In my level, in my own personal skill level, alright? I can ride faster on my Ducati 749 than my Japanese bikes. I can go through the corners a lot faster on my Ducati 749 than my Japanese bikes. Because like I said, the bike is very agile, very easy to turn, very nimble, very maneuverable. But I'll be honest, on a straight line, in high RPM, those Japanese bikes will smoke my Ducati 749. Alright, I have a 749, so let's compare my 749 to a Suzuki GSX-R 750. I'll be honest, on a straight line, that Suzuki GSX-R 750 in high RPM will smoke my Ducati 749. Because, Japanese bikes are good in high RPM. Now, my Ducati 749 has a very superb low-end torque. But in high RPM, in high speed, it's no match for those Japanese bikes. But who the hell cares? I'm living in California, in Southern California. I don't ride on a straight line. I ride on the canyons, hitting those twisties. Unless if I live in Texas, in Nevada, or in Florida, where there is nothing but straight line. Maybe I should get a liter bike. But living in California, riding on the twisties, you don't need to go fast on a straight line. What do you have to prove? Everyone can go fast on a straight line. And the very outstanding thing when riding my Ducati 749 is the sound. The sound that is coming from the clutch and the engine of the bike. While riding my Ducati 749 and I hear this brrrr, on Japanese bikes, Japanese inline 4, you will hear zzz. But on my Ducati 749, while riding it, and you will hear this enigmatic sound, this brrrr, that twin engine sound. It's very enigmatic. Plus this little vibration because of the twin engine. Wow, it feels great. It feels great and it sounds great. Believe me. It's very, very enigmatic. It's like there is more drama. There's more passion. Like in those Hollywood movies. That you see those movie stars riding those Ducati badass superbikes. That kind of feeling. It's very, very enigmatic. Really, to be honest. Plus, the brand, man. The manufacturer. The name of the bike. Ducati. It's 20 times more chic magnet than those Japanese bikes. Believe me. In my business, at my work, I meet a lot of people every day. And if someone will bring out a conversation about motorcycles. So let's say they will say, "Oh, Mark, he rides a motorcycle." So there is this girl who will ask me, "Oh, so what bike do you ride?" "I ride a Kawasaki Ninja." "I ride a Kawasaki." "Oh, okay, Kawasaki." But if I will say, "I ride a Ducati." "Ducati? Really? Wow, that bike is expensive." "Yes, it is, honey. And I want you to ride with me." That kind of thing. I deal with a lot of idiots every day. Idiots about motorcycles. I mean, people who know nothing about motorcycles. The first question they will ask you is, "So, what do you ride? You ride a Ducati?" Even though they don't know the differences between those 600s, those liter bikes, the types and kinds of bikes. Even though they don't know those stuff, the first thing that will come in their minds is that, "You ride a Ducati?" The brand. Of course, Ducati is well known. They think that Ducati is a Ferrari. That kind of thing. So like I said, I can get more girls if I will ride a Ducati than riding a Japanese bike. Dig that, boy. And you know what? In the old days, I used to hate that clanking sound. That tak-tak-tak-tak-tak-tak. That kind of sound that is coming out from the clutch of those DUCATI Superbikes. But like I said, when I had the chance to ride one, man, my perspective changed. Alright? Now, to those peeps who trash talk, to those peeps who mock, who ridicule those DUCATI Superbikes, come on, man. Let me ask you, what do you ride? So you ride a Japanese bike? Okay, alright. You ride an R6? Alright, cool, alright. You ride a Yamaha? Okay. I ride a Ducati. I ride a Ducati. But, just messing around, folks. But anyway, to be honest, before you judge those DUCATI Superbikes, be sure to ride one first. Alright? Ride a Ducati Superbike and then you make a comment. You talk. Because most people who mock those Ducati Superbikes are the people who haven't ridden one yet in their lives. Alright? So before you mock the sound of that taka-taka-tak dry clutch, be sure to ride one first. I mean, come on, man. What the heck do you know? You mock the bike, you trash talk about the bike, but you don't even have the experience riding one. What's wrong with you? Dig that, boy!